The listeners have sent in their 3 options for us to debate for an episode of a Universal Orlando Marry or Kill. You are listening to episode 408 of the Unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Hey everyone, I am your host Lee, and joining me for this weird episode that we're about to do is Tracy.
Hello everyone.
And Darren.
Welcome to the reason that the feed goes from episode 407 to 409.
And Chris.
What's up?
Look, as we've said many times, these are dark days. To quote,
We're going to make them even darker.
To quote Rufus Scrimgeour from the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, these are dark times. So we're trying to inject a bit of humour. So look, from the title...
Christopher.
Sorry.
Full disclosure, this was stolen from our friends over at the Theme Park Duo because they did an episode very similar. They did it more Disney-based, I think, than this. But we put it out to the listeners to come up with...
He says he.
I put it out to the listeners...
It's all his fault.
...to send in 3 things for us to debate, as in, yeah, you know the thing, marry or kill. The word will be replaced by the word Shrek for the rest of this episode.
You're welcome.
Just to make it a damn sight easier for me to edit later. I've got 3 bleeps and that's it, because I can't be bleeping it every time. Although I did think it would be fun to bleep it every time we say it, but so it will be...
we don't want to let everybody in on it, but that's actually Cockney slang. So the whole Shrek series is very interesting over in the UK.
So we will begin this episode of Shrek, Marry, Kill. I will put a disclaimer. This may get rude, so if you've got kids listening, it's not going to be completely out there, but some double entendres are going to be happening in this thing, I'm sure. I'm going to throw this to Tracy just because she's not paying attention. The first one comes from Quentin Lorenzen. He's just sent one in.
Did you make it count?
I think so.
Okay.
It's going to play very much into Darren's wheelhouse, this one, more than probably yours and mine, and maybe Chris. He sent in Jaws, Back to the Future, and Confrontation.
I'll have to... Wow, this is tough, but I have to kill Jaws.
What?
I do. Because I have to Shrek Confrontation, so I'll finally get one right on it. And you know I'm marrying Back to the Future,
of course.
baby. Come on.
So I would kill Back to the... No. It's a hard one.
It is.
I think Tracy will go the same place I will.
When I kill Jaws, it's going to be like putting down Old Yeller. Like,
who would I kill? I'd kill... Not that I'd want to kill any of these.
But you have to. That's the rules.
I have to. This is hard.
Well, why not?
God.
Why don't Shrek and marry and then see who's left?
That's true. See, I kind of want to Shrek Confrontation just because it's been so long since I've written it. Like, I just have these weird child memories in my head of when I wrote it, which I don't know if they're like real or just like stuff that just came to the head after. I will Shrek. I think I'm going to go with Darren on this one. I'm going to Shrek Confrontation. Wow. Confrontation. I will... I don't want to kill them.
I think this is just so easy from my point of view.
Oh, I had no qualms.
I would kill Back to the Future and marry Jaws.
Interesting.
I'm sorry.
I understand.
I don't want to, but I got memories.
I'm going to say I'm not sorry. I would kill Back to the Future, no hesitation, because it was pretty poor. I would Shrek Confrontation just because I haven't ridden it, and then marry Jaws because it's awesome. It's still the best attraction that isn't in the parks anymore. There you go. Easy. Sorry, Darren. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not sorry.
Some fight work right there.
Well,
this isn't revenge at all. But I am totally killing Back to the Future. I am marrying Jaws because that's my all-time favourite. And yeah, I'm Shrek and Confrontation.
Okie dokie. Moving on.
Yeah,
There's quite a lot of these to get through. Actually, I've just seen one there that's quite interesting.
Okay.
I might end up getting 2 episodes out of this. Anyway, I don't know who this one came from. It ended up getting mixed up, so I actually have no idea who this come from, so I do apologise, but get in touch. And so the first one, who are we at? Chris, starting. Mummy, Hagrid's, the Hulk.
Okay.
I'm going to marry Hagrid's, Shrek Mummy, and kill Hulk.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's a killer,
Yeah.
isn't it? Because it's like, oh.
Well, Hagrid's I just love. I'll ride that over again. Hulk, it's good, but I'd rather, if I got one more chance to do something, it would be with the Mummy, not Hulk.
I will go with Chris. The Hulk, rides like that now, coasters make me ill. So yeah, I'd get rid of the Hulk because Hagrid is amazing. You would have to marry that, and then I would Shrek the Mummy because I like it, but not as much as Hagrid's. So yeah, there you go. That was easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally Shrekking the Mummy, marrying Hagrid's, and killing the Hulk before he kills me. Because I haven't ridden that in how many years?
7.
I know I can ride coasters, but that one actually caused me physical...
10, 11.
11. Yeah, that would actually cause me physical pain, so I'm killing the Hulk. Yeah.
Yeah, the Mary Hagrid for sure. And then, see, this is where it gets a little tough for me because I'm a little bitter. It's hurt me before.
Oh, yeah.
But I think I'm gonna just have like one last like fiery session there. The Mummy, kill the Hulk. I'm with you guys on all of it. The Hulk might have been higher up there, but after the redo, like they took out every cool aspect to me, like you and everything.
I completely agree with you on that. They think the music was like the only thing extra that I like now on the ride.
Yeah.
And that's when the speakers aren't like blown.
Yeah, I missed that. I think it's gonna work this time. Like,
yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, that launch tunnel was awesome originally, and we haven't ridden it since. I haven't ridden it since 2013. I don't think so. We haven't even ridden the new one. Never got a chance. We just never worked when we were over there to get on it in February or October last year for that. I've had 2 opportunities to go on it. I still haven't been on it. But yeah, it's kind of a bit generic now, isn't it? Someone posted a thing on Instagram, I think it was, which launch did you prefer? And it was a video of the original one and the one now, and it's just kind of... I'm not even sure how I feel about the Hulk Raw when it comes out at the end. It's kind of... it's weird. It just doesn't... it's odd.
Yeah.
It's very strange. Okay, moving on. This one could be very interesting. I think I know what everyone will kill, but then the other two is going to be quite a debate for people. The Today Cafe, Finnegan's, and Kids Zone Pizza.
Okay, it's easy.
Well, yeah, one of these is not like the other. Yeah, I think it's fairly easy for me. I would marry the Today Cafe because it is amazing. I'd Shrek Finnegan's because we haven't actually eaten in there.
No.
And then Kids Zone Pizza, well, it's crappy theme park pizza, so...
What about if Kids Zone Pizza was the only place you can get pizza fries?
Never had them, so it doesn't bother me. So I would marry Today Cafe, I would Shrek Finnegan's, and kill Kids Zone Pizza.
Yep. Same. Today Cafe, all day, every day. Yep.
I don't think we've eaten anywhere on property as much as we've eaten then. It's only been open like a year.
I know. Big fan. Yes. I would eat the Today Cafe every single day. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll kill the pizza. Crappy pizza. Cardboard. Yeah, and marrying Finnegan's because let's face it,
you're Shrekking
Finnegan's because what a good place to have a fling.
Go for get out of the cold and have a
just sit in
sleep
the
for
doorway.
half an hour, yeah, like we did in February.
Well, as much as I love the Today Cafe, I'm marrying Finnegan's because Jan will treat you right forever.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely marrying Finnegan's. And the food's not bad there either at all. Very good stuff. And yeah, killing Kids Zone Pizza. Pizza fries are okay, but yeah, that's it. And Today Show Cafe. Yeah, I'm burying my face in those matcha cream puffs.
Oh yeah, I'll fight you for them.
Oh, I love that place. It's going to kill me if we don't get over it in October. I'm not going to get my fix at Today Cafe.
I am going to mirror what Darren said.
Yeah, I think you would.
I'm going to kill off Kids Zone Pizza. Even if that was the only way to get pizza fries, because I would marry Finnegan's. I can't make a trip to Universal without going to Finnegan's. Shout out to Jan again. And yeah, I would Shrek Today Cafe. It's not a place that I have to go to multiple times, but I like to get something there when I do go every time. So, I'll do one of those there, but I'd rather do multiple times at Finnegan's.
Okie dokie. The next one is actually kind of tough.
Oh, great.
Ish. Holidays in the park.
Uh-huh.
Christmas. Horror Nights.
Uh-huh.
Mardi Gras.
No.
No what?
Don't make me choose between all my favourites.
Well, you haven't been to one of them yet.
I know, but it's got my favourite in it, and it's all about my favourite. And
It's tough.
This one is hard.
It is.
It is from a point of view where you don't want to get rid of any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
Especially when I haven't experienced one of them. I don't want to kill that one.
Yeah, but it would have been
because-
easier if you hadn't have experienced Mardi Gras in February as well, I think.
It's usually warmer too. Just want to put that out there.
I'm British. I'm always cold.
Darren, I don't think it's ever been that cold in Florida.
I don't think it's ever been
It's-
that cold
no.
here.
Neither do I. I live here.
I'm marrying Horror Nights.
Yes.
Because tis my one true love, really. I am killing Mardi Gras
Oh my God. Oh my God.
because I have to experience Shrekking Grinchmas.
Okay.
Killed me, but
Like, yeah, I think I know where Darren's going to go.
I'm marrying Horror Nights
Of course.
because I love death and decay. And I am Shrekin Mardi Gras because laissez les bon tabboulé. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes.
And I am killing Christmas because that's just going to make another Horror Nights happen. That's going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, it just means they can run it right through till the end of the
yeah.
year.
Grinch's head on a pike.
Yeah, this one just not easy, but I'm not. It's gonna have to kill off Halloween Horror Nights. I'm just messing with it. Yeah, I will marry Halloween Horror Nights because she is my lover, and I will love her forever. And
Actually surprised.
I
Really?
am
Oh,
going.
yeah.
I'm going to Shrek Mardi Gras, and unfortunately, I have to kill off Christmas.
Yeah.
But you know, it is what it is.
Yep.
I thought you were marrying Mardi Gras.
I would marry Mardi Gras, but Halloween Horror Nights is there, and it's like a 15-year tradition at this
Yeah.
point.
It's
Yeah,
that real
true.
process of elimination more than anything else, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like Horror Night is our thing. We all absolutely adore it. And like you look back at last year was just phenomenal.
Oh,
as
man.
just not even the event. It's like how much emotionally attached to
Yeah.
it we are as a group now, I think, as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, Horror Nights marry without a doubt. Mardi Gras was awesome. I wish we got to spend more time in it properly. It's just that crappy Friday kind of
Oh, I know.
screwed things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd have to Shrek Mardi Gras, and unfortunately, I'd have to kill Christmas. I'm afraid, even though I haven't experienced it, but that's what it comes down to.
Can't miss what you've never had then.
No, yeah, I suppose.
Now,
you look
Lee
at
and
that.
Tracy, let me ask you guys a question.
Oh.
Had you not gone to Mardi Gras, what would you have picked the same order based off what you've seen online?
I probably would, but you know what? Grinchmas and me and all of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
True. Yeah, that's right. You
Yes.
killed off Mardi Gras. So I
Yeah,
guess
so
Lee,
from my point of
what
view,
would you have done?
But I love Mardi Gras as well, so that hurt.
if you could have said to me it was Mardi Gras with a guaranteed parade float spot,
Uh-huh.
then I would have picked Mardi Gras and killed off Christmas still. But if it was just the two events side by side without that, then I probably would have picked Christmas, because thinking about it now, there's way more to the holidays at the resort. Mardi Gras is just like a small part of the studios, isn't it? Where you look at the holidays, it's the hotels, it's
Resort-wide.
Universal Studios, it's Islands of Adventure, it's everywhere. So, but I just had just that parade float riding
Oh,
just
so
elevated
good.
that event above so much because it was awesome. Okay, we're back to people again.
Uh-oh.
Beetlejuice,
Uh-huh.
Doc Brown,
Uh-huh.
and Shaggy.
Well, let's think about this here for a minute. There's a lot of ways you can go with this. I think there's one guy you want to Shrek, and without a doubt, that's the dead man. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Bring it on in. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and go with that. We're gonna kill Shaggy. It's a little flaky, and of course we're marrying Doc Brown because he's gonna take you on a trip through time forever. Come on.
I am going to have to marry the Juice Man because I love me some juice.
Okay.
Okay.
I am going to kill Shaggy. Sorry, bud. And
Zoinks.
I'll Shrek my little duck.
Okay. Now I've had to think about this quite a lot. I think I'm going to go with Darren. I think I'd have to Shrek Beetlejuice because it would be interesting. I am going to kill Doc Brown.
Ooh.
He's kind of annoying.
That's not what Darren said.
Ooh.
No, I said with Beetlejuice.
Oh, juice, right.
And then I'm going to marry Shaggy because he likes to eat and he likes dogs. Like, who doesn't like dogs? So
People who are scared of dogs.
So I'm going to Shrek Beetlejuice. I'm going to kill Doc Brown, and I am going to marry Shaggy.
Oh,
Great Scott! That will totally disrupt the space-time continuum. Sorry.
that little Rick there.
There's not much difference.
I am Shrekking the heck out of Beetlejuice because he's a fun guy. I am marrying Doc Brown because he can take me any time that I want.
You can take him, okay.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I know what I said
That's
there.
a good one. I like that.
And then I'm killing Shaggy because he's got no dress sense whatsoever.
Poor
And he needs to shave that bum fluff off his chin.
Well, that's true.
You know?
Scared of everything, too.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. And then he's got the bloody scaredy cat dog that probably pisses all over the carpet every time he gets his jump.
He's paranoid, Darren.
You're like, God, it's the garbage truck, Shaggy. Calm down. You have to jump in my arms every time.
Okay, and the last one from whoever this was. We're back to rides again. Fallon.
Yeah.
Men in Black.
Ooh.
E.T.
I am going to marry E.T.
What?
It's his choice.
I like me some E.T., man. That's my ride I go to every time. I'm going to marry E.T. because I love that ride. It's the last standing OG ride. I'm going to Shrek me some Men in Black. And I'm going to, unfortunately, not that he's an amazing ride, but he's fun to do. I'm going to have to kill off Fallon.
Okay. You get to learn a bit about people when you do these things, don't you?
Sorry to disappoint you.
I am going to kill E.T., even though it is the only classic attraction. I still believe it's left there to remind people of this is what theme parks used to be, and it's weird. Everyone knows how much I love Men in Black, so obviously I'm marrying Men in Black. And then I would Shrek Fallon, because I really like Sharon. I don't know who she is. I really like Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon. It's tough, actually, because I could sit and watch the Ragtime Gals forever, but I do love Men in Black. So yeah, Shrek Fallon. It just it's so weird saying that. It's like, hang on, you do two rides in there. No, it's just Fallon. Shrek Fallon, marry Men in Black, kill E.T.
Really disappointed Shrek didn't come up in these.
I am
Shrek.
I'm Shrekking Fallon because it's a pretty good ride. And hashtag the panda. We are supposed to be getting married this year. Don't think it's happening. And
Oh yeah.
yeah. And I am marrying Men in Black because who doesn't like a man in black? And I am killing E.T. You all know. I don't need to say anymore. Apart from Katie. Katie, this is what I'm talking about. E.T. Ugh. She knows. Now.
Well, there's only one ride that I will go on like over and over again, and like literally know the way to go out the emergency exit to get right back into the single rider queue to go right back on the ride again, and that's Men in Black. So we're marrying Men in Black for sure. I am going to kill E.T. because sorry you've had a long run, buddy. Your time is up.
Ouch.
I'm surprised.
And actually, sorry, I'm switching that around because the more I think about it, I don't like Jimmy Fallon.
What?
And every time I've been through there, I have not seen the Ragtime Gals one time yet.
What?
And I've been on that ride like 4 times now.
We also make sure to stop for him.
Yeah.
I did, yeah. It doesn't, like, I've waited in there for like 20, 30 minutes one time and never happened. So,
Wow.
so yeah. Yeah, so I'll switch that around. I'll give ET one last go around.
One last go around.
A romp in the miniature city.
Okay, right.
Feel like a giant.
These came in from Nicole Majkowski, and the first one is, which is, "Hail team, here are my suggestions for Shrek, Marry and Kill." Tracy,
Yes.
you go first, then Darren, then Chris, and then I will go in at the end. Your first ones to choose are King Kong, E.T., or Dom from Fast and Furious.
Well, you know exactly what I'm going to kill. E.T.
Okay, so you're going to kill
I'm
E.T.
killing E.T. So, right.
Boo.
Shut up, you. Who am I shrekking and who am I marrying?
Yeah, she's already said she's not a furry.
Well, I don't know, because King Kong sounds... it's just wrong.
It's
Sounds
Kong.
impossible.
Kong,
Well,
or,
I don't think
yes.
it sounds impossible. I didn't think anything could kill him anyway, so... I
Beauty
guess
killed the beast, didn't he?
I'm definitely not doing that then. So I guess in that case then, I'm marrying King Kong. And actually thinking about it, yeah,
And Shrekking
I'd
Dong.
Shrek. I'd Shrek Dong.
Okay.
Dong?
Dong from...
The Kong Dong.
Freudian slip
That
there.
was a Freudian slip if ever I've heard one.
Ah,
You know, Dom's all about family, so I think I'm gonna have to marry him. I think he'll have a really stable home life at least. Like he'll always take care of me. I feel like I feel safe with him. I'm gonna have to kill King Kong because the Tracy situation, like what she was talking about, like that's kind of a rough deal. So I don't think anything's gonna work out there.
Oh,
So
man.
sorry, King Kong has to die, and I'm also sorry to ET. Maybe he has some like weird like ET way of doing things that doesn't actually involve anything, or maybe I'm getting the red hot finger in the butt.
I am going to start it off. If I'm going to play by the rules, I'm going to have to kill Dom.
Oh no, this is going in some weird places.
well, we don't know.
I'm going to have to marry my lifelong friend, E.T.
Oh no!
And I'm going to take one for the team and Shrek Kong.
I've just realised halfway through this that I've got to answer this question
yes,
as well.
you
I think I am going to marry King Kong.
do. Okay.
Because he'd look after you, wouldn't he? He looks after Andaro quite well. So yeah.
A little passive aggressive, but yeah.
I think later on he'd be abusive, just because he can.
I'm going to kill E.T. because I can't stand him. I'm going to know where this is going. And let's be honest, it's Vin Diesel, so if you're going to, you might as well do someone famous. So
Yeah.
I would Shrek Dom from Fast and Furious.
Very dreamy.
Oh, that was bizarre.
Maybe he'd give you a ride in the car afterwards.
Yeah.
Are we ready for the next one?
No, and I don't
A
think the
game.
listeners are either.
From Nicole
Can't look at a
Majkowski.
GTO the same way.
I'm out of breath. Okay, I just Shrek'd King Kong. So I might need a minute and a cigarette.
We've got Darren, Chris, me, Tracy. We'll keep it in that order, but switch up who goes first. So, Dr. Zeus, Hagrid, or Spider-Man?
It's the Marion and the Killing. They're the hard ones for me on this one.
I've forgotten half the choices.
I don't know. It's Dr. Seuss is pretty cool for the most part, you know, but he had some questionable works. He's a product of his time, I'll say. And just like Walt Disney, there might be some things that you hang out for the most part, you agree with most everything they say, but then sometimes you're like, what? What now? What was that?
Yeah.
Song of the South? What? Okay. So maybe Hagrid's really caring. I'm going to marry Hagrid. I think he's just like it'd be a good one to cuddle up with on the couch after a long day at work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to kill Dr. Seuss. I'm sorry. I can't be trusted. And Spider-Man, you know it, man. Athleticism. It's gonna be the most extreme session there ever has been.
Okay.
It's as odd as it sounds. I'm gonna go the same route. I personally, Dr. Seuss, I'm with Darren on that. He cannot be trusted. He did some nasty stuff. And Spider-Man definitely, it would be a serious workout if I Shrek'd him. And then,
He's like, you have to catch me first.
it's going to be real messy with all the web slinging everywhere.
There we go.
On both sides.
But I'll marry Hagrid, yeah.
I would like to say this is hilarious that you've all taken it very literally at this point, where it's not meant to be taken as which one you would actually of the three things. But okay.
First one I did it based off of the rules. This one I just kind of wanted to actually do that.
Yeah, I don't think I can argue that. Hagrid's a big furry guy. You wouldn't want it. You'd want him looking after it. And he's a wizard, let's be honest.
Well, kind of.
He's going to be shooting his webs all over the place. So, like, who else would you want to Shrek but Spider-Man? And then Dr. Seuss, yeah, like you say, he was a bit of a racist, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, aside from the fact that he cheated on his wife, she killed herself after.
Give me some trouble, this one. But yeah, it's going to be a full house. I agree.
Oh my God, everyone's just like, what? Tracy killing Dr. Seuss?
I know, but I'd marry Hagrid. And I really don't want to Shrek Dr. Seuss.
Joni Griswold's listening to this going, I did marry Hagrid.
Let's face it. Spider-Man, young, stamina.
So we're all going the same, are we?
Yeah.
Marry Hagrid, kill Dr. Seuss. Are we ready for the next one? Because the next one is something that we've all kind of alluded to potentially being in here, and it is the Big Pink, the Heavenly Hazelnut Toothsome Shake, a churro stick. Now let's take this as this thing's supposed to be and not literally like we've all been taking it so far.
I can do that.
So it's basically, Shrekking is something you'd have once. If you marry it, it's because you love it that much and you'd want it every day, and if kill, you hate it. So let's just start taking these a little less literal.
That's how I've kind of been doing it anyway.
Well, they've all been people so far.
I know, yeah. And that doesn't, well, there's more to come. So
okay, let the kids back onto the show. All right, you guys can hear now. I will kill the hazelnut milkshake because I'm just not a huge fan of that. I would Shrek the Big Pink. And I would marry the churro because I'm Hispanic and that's my lineage. That's my answer.
I've not had the Heavenly Hazelnut Toothsome Milkshake, but I've heard they're very watery. I do like the Big Pink, and churros are my favourite theme park snack. So yeah, I'll go with Chris, actually. I'll kill the milkshake, I'd Shrek the Big Pink, and I will marry the churro.
Yeah, I just looked at the milkshake. That is getting killed. Not my cup of tea. Of course I'm marrying the churro. I love churros. They're my favourite things. And so then I'm not a massive donut fan, but I don't mind the odd one, so I guess it's natural that I Shrek the Big Pink.
Okay.
It is a massive donut.
I've never tried it.
Oh, bug off. Because I bought one and she didn't want any of it at the time and everyone else tried it and she didn't, and she's still holding a grudge from 7 years ago.
It's not a grudge. It just pisses me off every time I mention it, so I just keep mentioning it because it's funny.
I'm with you for the most part. I'm going to kill a hazelnut shake because... yeah, I don't know.
It looks awful. I've actually just looked at it and it looks very...
It looks insipid.
It doesn't look good.
Not a huge fan of hazelnut either. It's just not the first thing I go for. Like, if there's hazelnut coffee, I'll have it, but it's not what I want. And probably have to switch up. Not the huge fan of churros. So that's going to have to be the Shrek one for me. And then the Mary is the Big Pink because... like it's the only big food like that where it's like comically bigger than what it's supposed to be that still like holds up and tastes good, and I think it actually tastes better than like a regular donut. So that's how it's going for me.
Yeah. The kids might want to leave the room again. Oh. This is Nicole's last one. This is Halloween Horror Nights themed. It's very specifically Halloween Horror Nights 29 based. Billy from the Stranger Things house, the Creeper from the Rob Zombie Scare Zone. Tracy's pulling her face. That's the robot guy. And the Fishy Boys from Depths of Fear.
Let me write it.
I am going to kill Billy from Stranger Things because I hate him.
He's a Power Ranger, man. What's your problem?
I'm going to marry the Creeper from the Rob Zombie Scare Zone because he's a pretty fun guy. Mm-hmm. And then I guess I'm Shrekking the Fishy Boys because they're all right. They're a bit weird, a bit rubbery. Out of the three, yeah. So there you go.
Wow. I'm doing the same. As soon as you mentioned Billy, it was like, kill.
Yeah.
Then you mentioned the fishy guys. I was like, can I kill them as well? But yeah. Creeper. Totally cool. Absolutely marry him. So yeah, at least fishy guys in Shrek.
Well, I'm killing those fishy freaks. Don't like them. No, sir, I don't like it. I am going to... I think Shrek the robot, because he seems like he knows how to have a good time. And, I think I can turn Billy around. So I'm going to marry him.
Okay. Interesting.
You always got to go for the bad boy.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I can make him good.
I am going to kill the fishy things.
But I am surprised. Chris, you were the one that had that bloody house so far up on your list that I'm surprised that's where you're going.
Well... this is a unique situation because we have Billy on here.
Oh.
And we have
Chris
the
does
creeper.
like a bad boy.
If we're doing this non-rules based, I'm gonna go with Shrekking Billy because I'm sure Mrs. Wheeler would agree with me. And I'm gonna marry the creeper because he seems like a fun guy to hang around with a while.
Exactly.
Yes.
Cool. Thank you for those, Nicole.
Have you taken a stroll down Diagon Alley and visited Gringotts Bank? Taken a ride through New York with Jimmy Fallon? Visited the Truffler Trees in Zeus Landing or hung out with a real-life Transformer? No? Then what are you waiting for? At Universal Orlando Resort, there truly is an option for everyone. Or if you're leaning a little more towards pixie dust rather than wands and potions, Disney destinations around the globe await your arrival. No matter the adventure, our sponsors have you covered. Be sure to let the experts at Mouse & Muggle Travel Company take care of all your travel needs. Earning the distinction of being an earmarked agency specializing in Disney destinations as well as becoming one of the first to be named a U Preferred agency with Universal Parks and Resorts vacations. Mouse & Muggle Travel Company will ensure you receive top-rate customized service. Just visit mouseandmuggle.com to fill out a non-obligation quote request or send your request to info@mouseandmuggle.com. Their team can take care of you no matter where in the world you go. With a flick of their wand and a little bit of pixie dust, the process will be so seamless, some might even say it's simply magical.
The next one comes from Benny Batke.
Yay.
And he says, so I suggest the 3 iterations that have existed in one building.
Okay.
The Fantastic World of Hanna-Barbera, Jimmy Neutron's Nicktoon Blast, and Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem. Oh my God, I think I'd have to kill Despicable Me because for all I love Despicable Me, that it's just, it's not even on our radar when we go into the parks now. It's not because it's bad, it's just because it is what it is. I think I would marry Jimmy Neutron's Nicktoon Blast because we rode that a lot with the kids when the first few times we went, and then I'd Shrek the Fantastic World of Hanna-Barbera because I haven't done it.
Yeah, same goes for me. That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, definitely killing the Minions. It was fun once, then it wasn't.
Well, we've only done it once.
I know, and it was fun enough for once, but obviously haven't done Hanna-Barbera. So yep, Shrek that, and married to the one.
Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, no, you do.
I missed that.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I'm with you in that. I'm killing the Minions.
Andy's happy, by the
I
way.
was thinking the same thing.
Especially because they took out the 3D. That was like the
Yeah,
last
that's a good
saving
point.
grace of it. That's it.
Yeah.
Let's downgrade our ride. That sounds like a good idea. And then I guess Nicktoon Blast. I guess a Shrek Nicktoon Blast because I've never done that one before.
You've never done Jimmy Neutron?
Nope. It was like in the gap, like in the middle. I think I went there one time when it was there, but of course I was into other rides. It was like cool teenager.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna ride Nicktoon Blast. And then because I have to marry Hanna-Barbera, though, I'm going to be a very disinterested spouse. And really, I'm just keeping them around because they're an OG.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back up Darren on that one. I'm gonna kill off Despicable Me because Jimmy Neutron was all right, but I have more kind of association with the Hanna-Barbera cartoons growing up. So yeah,
Fair enough.
I'd marry that one.
Okay. Next one comes from Amy Gallagher. I don't think she quite grasped what we were getting at here, but we'll throw it in there anyway. Captain Marvel, Black Widow, and Catwoman. Yeah, I think there's only one of them represented in Islands of Adventure, but whatever. Who cares? Don't think about it too hard. I think we're going to end up
for a loop.
having to split this into 2 because we haven't even got to the ad break yet. And we're at like 45
I'm
minutes.
starving.
And there's a lot more to go.
I will. We've got to kill Black Widow because she's annoying.
Yeah, but boobs.
I'm going to marry Captain Marvel. I can trust her because Catwoman, she'd probably Shrek me and then nick all my stuff.
That's exactly what she would do.
So, but probably be a good Shrek because she's a bit foxy.
Catwoman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But there's just something Elise said about Black Widow. Just can't quite put my hands on them. on it. Yeah. So Shrek and Black Widow. Going with Captain Marvel to marry because, like Tracy said, dependable, trustworthy, reliable. And guess I have to kill off Catwoman. Sorry.
Ooh, how many times? 9.
Thief. You'll steal my heart and my wallet.
Chris?
I'm going to kill off Captain Marvel because she's a pain in the ass. Marry Black Widow and then Shrek Catwoman.
Okay. I would agree with Chris. Kill Captain Marvel. She's boring.
Super. Extremely.
Just boring.
Yeah, but there's not all spouses.
You don't need to be boring. I would marry Black Widow because she's kind of foxy and she's literally she's ready to sacrifice herself. You look at in Endgame, she was ready to sacrifice herself.
That's a dependable person if you ask me.
And then Catwoman, hell yeah. At least once. Yeah. Yeah. That wasn't really universal.
I've just learned a lot about Lee there as well.
If you've played the Arkham games, hell, Catwoman, Jesus. She wasn't in those games anywhere near enough for me. Right, I think this is
that
probably...
why you kept failing that level?
No, it wasn't a level. What game was the last time you played a video game that had levels?
Stop being so literal.
I'm not. Anyway, we're going to finish off with Heather's, and then I think we're going to have to roll this over because there's still a crap ton of these.
A Shrek ton.
If you like this episode, well, you're in for a double treat because you're going to get more. If you didn't, you might want to duck out in a couple of weeks' time. And these came from Heather Vale. The first one is horror related again. We have The Mummy, The Wolfman, and Dracula.
Oh. Wow. Okay. I guess I got to marry the Wolfman because he's loyal, defendable. Shrek and Dracula because, you know, he's got that suave Eastern European sensibility there. And then killing the Mummy because he broke my rib.
Nice one.
I am going to... I'd have to kill off 2 here, but I got to pick 1. I'd probably have to kill the Wolfman because I have bad allergies to pets.
Says the man who's always stroking stray cats.
Yeah, I didn't say I don't like doing it. I just have bad allergies when it comes to it. So I'd have to kill off the Wolfman. I can only Shrek the Mummy because the dust would also get my allergies pretty bad too. And then I would have to marry Dracula. He's got a pretty badass castle up in the mountains, right?
Oh, yeah, you've thrown...
So there's a lot of space to throw parties over there, if you ask me.
Yeah, you've made me change my thought process on this a little bit. I think I'd have to kill the Mummy because he's just a bad guy, just out to harvest your body parts, really, isn't he?
Like ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'd have to Shrek the Wolfman because he's not a bad guy. It just, unfortunately, once a month or whatever it is, he changes. And then marry Dracula because at the end of the day, yeah, you got a pretty cool castle. He's quite suave and sophisticated. I think he'd look after you, but also he'd turn you into a vampire and you'd live forever and never age. So,
You hope.
yeah.
I just dread you for blood and leave you dead in the
Yeah,
floor.
there you go.
What if it was a twisted universe where you had to live 2020 over again for the rest of eternity?
Yeah.
It's like a twisted metal thing.
This is what they need to do is a Groundhog Day sequel of Groundhog 2020.
Yes.
So for now, it's a horror movie.
Yeah.
Well, you could say it was the whole time, but some do.
I am killing the Mummy because I'm not unwrapping that and then having to re-bandage it up. So,
Ooh, good point.
yeah. No. And I know they say everybody likes, everybody loves a bad boy, but there's bad boys and then there's that. Nah. And, I might get an infestation of scarabs and we don't want that. So, I am then going to Shrek the Wolfman because, once is probably enough. Put his flea collar back on, send him on his way. And then I'm going to marry Dracula because I'm probably going to have no choice because I'm probably going to get mesmerised by him. So then I'll join him in his massive castle with all of his other
Minions.
and...
He was a chef too, right? So you got like awesome meals.
Yeah.
They don't eat food.
Well, after I turn, I'll just be eating blood too, so it's okay.
And if he turns you can turn to a bat fly anywhere. But, I don't really like sunlight, so if I'm a vampire, that's okay. I'll just go out after dark.
Yeah.
So,
Oh no, I didn't think about that.
and you wouldn't age. It's getting better and better.
I know.
Oh, I don't listen to you.
Jesus.
But how do I go to the beach now?
Oh, I
That's
don't give
perfect.
a crap about
I
the
have a
beach.
sand phobia, so that's great. Moonbathing.
Yeah. Yeah, you can still go
Start the
out.
first moonlight tiki bar.
I can live without. I can
Okay.
live without
You got me
garlic.
back on board there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I can live without garlic.
Right, moving on. The Grinch,
Uh-huh.
the Lorax,
Oh.
and Sam I Am.
Let me start off with the Grinch. What would I do to the Grinch?
What wouldn't I do? I mean,
And again, you heard everyone at the beginning, she said she wasn't a furry. I think this whole episode is a testament to that being absolute BS.
I'd probably Shrek the Grinch.
that's my
And
husband you're
then
talking
I
about.
would kill off the Lorax. And then I would marry Sam I Am because I would be, full all the time with green eggs and ham.
That's all you'd be eating, though, is, in fairness, is green eggs and ham. He doesn't eat anything else.
It's better than getting a hairball with the Grinch. So
This is a tough
Yeah.
one, I think.
it's hard, but I do like me some green eggs and ham.
I think I am going to... I'm going to go with the one that's the easiest. I'm going to marry the Lorax. Because if you want someone who's caring, there ain't nobody better than the Lorax.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know whether you have to put up with the brown Babaloots and the Babaloo suits as part of, like, your kids. Because he does seem to look after them quite. I don't want kids. Sorry, kids.
Bit late now.
Little too late there, yeah.
You have to wear Thneeds.
No, because Thneeds wouldn't exist if the Lorax did his job properly.
Oh.
I am going to Shrek the Grinch. Because at this point, the Grinch isn't the mean that he was. He's now nice and likes Christmas and food and all the rest of it. So I'm that Grinch.
Boring.
I don't care.
You killed Captain Marvel for the same thing.
And yeah, I'd kill Sam I Am. Because he's just trying to force food. Eat this weird looking thing all the time. Eat it, eat it, eat it. I don't want to eat it.
I'm having an internal battle here. They're all fighting in my head. I'm marrying the Grinch, obviously, because,
Furry.
Well-
Yeah, we got it.
Exactly.
well, no, it's more, I'm already used to those sort of moods.
Sam I Am might be feathery. I don't know.
Oh,
Hard
yeah.
to tell.
And he eventually comes to like Christmas, and I love Christmas more than the real Grinch that I'm married to. And he's got a cute dog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And he's got a big sledge. And he seems fun, actually. And I'm going to Shrek the Lorax
Okay.
because he deserves it just once, just for, being an environmentalist and all that. But I couldn't marry him because I think I'd get sick of him banging on about everything.
So it's a sympathy Shrek. Got it.
Yeah, definitely. I'll give the little guy something. And then I'm going to kill Sam I Am because he doesn't really do anything, as you say, but...
He just pressurizes you all the
But-
time,
but
doesn't he?
then-
No one wants that
I know,
pressure
but
all
then-
the time.
But then I might want, to with a goat. Well, no, that sounds bad. In the context, I might want to on a boat and all of that. So I don't know. It could be fun to try new things.
Oh my
So,
God, that puts that book into a whole different context at this point.
concert. So actually, I think I'm going to kill the Lorax and Shrek Sam I Am because it sounds like a fun experience now with
Yeah.
goats and boats and
Darren, please rescue us.
things.
Okay. Killing the Lorax because nobody wants a whiny person's like, you should care about everything. All the time. It's like, ugh,
Oh,
get
we
outta
are
here,
seeing
man.
everyone's true colours tonight, aren't we?
Yeah.
Darren doesn't give a crap about anything.
Shrek and the Grinch because like everyone said, just a good time. And I'm actually going to marry Sam I Am because you guys are forgetting about the tots.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, they
Comes
weren't that
equipped.
nice.
Green eggs and ham I was talking about.
He's got the tots, so yep, married him.
Okay. This one's all people, by the way, or things.
Okay.
The next one is Dominic Toretto.
Uh-huh.
I know we've already had him.
Again.
Deckard Shaw. For those that are not aware, I've just had to Google it myself. Deckard Shaw is Jason Statham. And Luke Hobbs, which is The Rock.
Oh.
Do I want to marry him or do I want to Shrek him? How many times did you get to Shrek him?
Once.
In that case, I'm marrying the Rock. Yeah. I'm done. That's fine. I'm happy.
Then the other two do whatever.
Yeah, kill them both and then fight it out. I don't care. Killing Jason Statham because he doesn't do it for me and I'm Shrekking dumb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very literal on that one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think you have to. How else are you going to tackle this one?
Yeah, you lot got the girls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still got to
asked
stick
this
with the
one?
family values of
Heather
Dom.
Vale.
Thanks, Heather. I like this one.
Yeah, so I'm still marrying Dom. We're gonna have to kill Jason Statham
What was
because I don't even remember Jason Statham's voice.
You need a little more accent in there.
Well, that's all I got.
Just a wee bit.
And Shrek and the Rock.
I would normally say like Dom with what Darren was saying about family, right? You'd want to marry that. But Shaw was also a family man. I mean, he did all that stuff he was doing also with his family. So it just depends, were they good or bad, but they're still family men.
We need to watch these because we've only seen the first two.
Yeah, you should probably watch a few more. They weren't terrible.
Can't be any worse than the ride.
I like the ride.
Definitely not. Okay, so I'll Shrek Hobbs,
Okay.
but then I will have to. I'm going to have to kill off Dom and marry Shaw just because they both have family values, but I want something new. So Shaw's a little bit more new of a character than Dom.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I am going to kill Deckard because I used to like Jason Statham when he was doing stuff with Guy Ritchie.
Yeah.
And then he started doing all this random action crap. So yeah, no. And because I have no point of reference of him in the Fast and Furious films at all, because I haven't seen any of them. I am going to Shrek Dom, I guess, because it's Vin Diesel. Why wouldn't you? And you have to marry Luke Hobbs because The Rock's awesome. Like, I'm not that way inclined, but if you had to, like The Rock, come on. Yeah, that was an odd one. The next one's interesting for you, Darren. It's interesting for all of us, but you especially. Mm-hmm. Doc Brown in Back to the Futures 1, 2, and 3.
I'm trying to refresh my memory about.
So I'll take it. Let's make this slightly. So we'll go 55 Doc, 85 Doc, or 2015. Is it?
It wasn't that new.
What year did he go into the future, Darren?
Well, no, because then you're missing 1885.
I was going to say.
Oh, sorry.
That,
Yes. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. So yeah.
Yeah, 55 and 85 are the same.
Are they?
Movie wise. 55 and 85 Doc are number one.
Yes.
Part 1. Part 2 is 2015 Doc.
Okay,
And then
yeah.
Part 3 is 1885.
Okay, there you go then.
So I'm going to kill off 55, 85 Doc. I mean, he was cool, but he wasn't, he wasn't as developed as the other Docs.
He just built the time machine.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then he got his grit after that from
Actually,
traveling through time.
Darren, stop trying to sway his decision.
And I would marry.
This is ridiculous, by the way. I must add.
This is really ridiculous, yes. But I'm actually putting some thought process into this.
Oh, Heather.
I would marry. I'd marry the 1885 Doc, and then Shrek the 2015. Like 2015 Doc, he was cool, but 1885 Doc, he's been through everything, so he's like he has a completely different mindset as the other ones. So that's my answer.
Yeah, I'm going to completely agree with Chris. I think, unfortunately, the rest don't happen if you kill 55 and 85 Doc, but that's irrelevant. So kill him because he's kind of just Doc. I think 2015 Doc I would Shrek because he had his little facelift, so he's a little more handsomer than he was in those others. I can't believe this is this discussion after 9 years of doing this podcast. This is where we're at, by the way.
Of everything we recorded, this is the thing I want Christopher Lloyd to listen to the most.
Yeah. Let me check these guys out.
And I would marry 1885 because, as Chris said, he's mellowed out. He's found the place where he's more comfortable. He's become himself, and he's a friendly, nice guy out helping everyone, and he's found the love of his life and stuff. Is a much more rounded, nice kind of guy, and that's the guy I think you'd want to marry. So yeah.
2015 Doc's just too much anxiety for me. I'd have to take like a lot of Xanax.
Right. I'm going to Shrek Doc Brown. I'm going to marry Doc Brown. And I'm going to kill Doc Brown.
Good job.
Yeah.
I agree.
That was hard.
Come on, which
I just
ones?
answered. No. I'm going to marry 1885 Doc Brown. He seems a bit more with it and stable, and yeah. And
There's Darren giggling in the background.
and
His whole thesis on this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Shrek 5585.
Really?
Yeah, because he's a pretty cool dude, and without him, none of the rest would really happen.
Exactly.
So no, he deserves one. And
So pity Shrek again.
got to get a reputation here, actually. Yeah, and then I'll kill the other one because someone's got to go.
Which one's the other one?
15.
Okay.
You guys are totally backwards on this one. And let me tell you why. I'm going to marry the 55 Doc because he's the true genius. He's the one that developed the time machine, both the idea, the concept of it, and then again in 1985, the actual time machine itself. That's the one you want to be with there. 2015, that'll be a fun run for sure. But that's right before he breaks on the brink. He's already seen a lot by the 2015 version of Doc. But by the 1885 Doc, he is the alpha and the omega. He has been to every point in history and every point in the future. He knows all. He sees all. He knows everything about everything. Do you think that you could really live with someone like that forever? Like someone that knows all?
No.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. He is the true beast. He is the beast that they talk about. He is the ending come. So you have to kill him before it gets out of control.
Darren, do you want to think about that?
No, I think he has thought about it far too much. That's the problem.
Give it some thought now. You want to give it some thought. Feel a bit intimidated after that.
He has to be stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have two left. Well, two left of the first half.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Chief Brody, Hooper, Quint. This is me. I think I'd marry Chief Brody because he's a cop, he's a family man. I think I'd have to... Shrek Quint because he's a bit odd, isn't he? And you'd have an oddball every now and again and kill Hooper, I suppose, because he's quite boring.
Well, I'm going to marry Brody. Apart from the fact that, he's a bit of a wuss and doesn't like living on an island or water and all that crap. Eventually he gets the job done, so I'll marry him. Also, he's a family man. Then I am going to... I'm Shrek Hooper, because he's younger than Quint. Okay. And if you go and buy the books, he already goes after Brody's wife anyway.
Okay.
So there's already a history there. And yeah, I'll just kill off Sharkford Quint.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I guess we'll have to Shrek Hooper because Shrek Hooper, right? Who cares about him?
Exactly.
We're going to have to marry Brody, right, Sheriff? Because that's who we're really going after the whole time, right? Yep. And then we're going to have to kill Quint because I'm Jaws. Thank you.
Nice.
Perfect.
I will deviate a bit from Darren, but I have to marry Brody because, just long term.
Yeah.
I will have to Shrek Quint because kind of a badass. And then just kill off Hooper. That's it.
There you go. And we reach the final one.
For now.
And everybody said they wanted this one in there, kind of.
Oh.
Fievel, Toothless, Shrek.
Well, I am marrying Toothless because I adore Toothless. Absolutely adore Toothless. And who doesn't want a dragon to fly on forever? I'm Shrek.
Just because you want to say Shrek.
I'm Shrek. He's funny,
It'd be good for a one-timer.
And he's, he is quite sweet, really. Even if he does bathe with onions and mud and stuff. And I'm going to kill Fievel because I don't like mice in the house.
Going to kill Shrek. And then I'm going to Shrek Toothless because fun but forgettable ultimately, I think. And then marry Fievel because he's been with me since childhood. So
somewhere out there, Darren's feeling blue.
All right, so I am going to kill Fievel because nobody wants a whiny little rat constantly talking about going home. Just shut up and get over it. Just go be your own man. Go
Take
do
that,
something.
Disney.
And I will marry Shrek because I feel like it would be a good relationship because I need somebody to argue with and talk, and I feel like he'd make a lot of funny jokes. Toothless is, one and done. So Shrek Toothless, but hang around long term with Shrek because he would make me laugh, and laughter is one of the most important things in life.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to kill Fievel because, I have no point of reference for it. I don't even think I've seen any of the films.
I would never have.
So, yeah. I would Shrek because you'd have Donkey hanging around all the time and he's funny every now and again, but oh my God, it would get old quick. And marry Toothless because he's sweet and he's loyal and you wouldn't need to get on the bus or drive a car or anything because he'd just fly you there. It'd be dead quick.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there you go. Right. We have another show's worth of content there. I didn't expect that to take that long. So I will apologise to Kieran, Chuck, Adam, Michelle, Robert, Andy, Kenneth, Kiki. We will get to yours in a few weeks. But that is going to do it for another episode of the longest running Universal Orlando podcast, the Unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Look, it's been a long lockdown.
We didn't say there's always been an audience. But we've been doing it.
We can't knock them all out of the park. I enjoy it. It's just something different, isn't it?
That's a bit daft, isn't it?
I'm sure there's a listener somewhere out there.
The thing is, this is one of those shows that people can join in with kind of as well, play along with us when they're listening is the way to do it, I suppose. It's just a bit of daft, isn't it?
Yeah. Get your kids in the car and start listening.
Yeah. And then duck out after about 3 minutes. Thank you to you guys who've submitted the suggestions for the show. Like I said, we will get to the other ones at some point, hopefully soon. And we're going to wrap up with another Universal Is. If you want to be involved, of course, drop us an email to podcast@uuopodcast.com letting us know what you think Universal is in 3 words or less. And this one comes from Bongo Von Zipper.
Awesome name.
And Bongo says, Universal is the ultimate vacation. See you next week, guys.
Guess that wraps things up for another Unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. You guys did all right. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Pinterest, keyword UUO Podcast. Listen and subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, or anywhere podcasts are found. You can find our blog at uuopodcast.com. Send us your spews, which Lou gets your poo recordings, questions, or comments to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Check out our friends the Theme Park Duo and our awesome sponsors Mouse and Muggle Travel Company. So, until next time, don't give up your day job, say cheese, and see you later.